Roll-Toddy Draft Log. I'm Baker Leyman, being joined by Herbie May from sunny Destin, Florida. And Herbie, last week, I got the text from you immediately when Ndamukong Suh was rumored and then officially released the statement that he would sign with the Miami Dolphins for one of the richest defensive tackle contracts ever, one of the richest free agent deals ever, period. And while the deal is not officially signed and done just because of, some language in the contract, it looks like Suh will be a Miami Dolphin. What do you think about this choice to move down to South Beach?
I love Ndamukong Suh. I really do. I always have. I love the nastiness. I think he's the guy that you need in the NFL, causing havoc. There's always going to, football's an angry game. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. So, you want to find him, go ahead and find him. I don't think he really cares. He definitely doesn't care now since he's making $114 million. But I think if there's any type of player that can redefine what that defense down in Miami looks like, it's got to be Ndamukong Suh. It adds a nastiness. I mean, there's Ndamukong Suh's play speaks for itself. I mean, you can't replace that, that fierce anger that he just brings to the table. You got to love him in that system next to Cameron Wake. I think that's a deadly duo right there, and that defense needs some help. So I think the move is great. I think it's great for Miami. I think he's going to love it, getting out of Detroit and going down to Miami. So I think it's a perfect move.
I think it's a great move as well. Just like you mentioned, I'm a big fan of Ndamukong Suh and that mean streak he plays with. You can call him a dirty player. I don't care. He doesn't care. The fact is, he is an elite talent in the NFL. I think it's great for Miami because it upgrades already the strength of their team, which is that front seven, that defensive line, and it gives them a face to that defense. Cameron Wake has been a great defensive end in this NFL, but he's no superstar. He's a top tier guy, but he's not a that elite status guy. So I think it gives that a face to that defense and a real leader that Miami might have been lacking on that defensive side of the ball, and just some star power. You need some star power in professional sports. Suh's going to bring that to Miami, and in a star-studded town like Miami, I think he's going to fit in well. He's definitely worth the money. Like I said, he makes the strength of the team stronger, and you just hope. I don't think he will be, but I think in the back of everyone's mind, everyone's kind of hoping that this isn't the next Albert Haynesworth, but I think Suh is too determined a player to let a couple extra zeros attached to his paycheck deter him from his goal of being one of the best football players in the NFL.
It really is your one concern, and it's going to be in the back of everyone's minds no matter what, and I think he knows that as well. But, another defensive lineman in this league just got paid $100 million, and I think if there's anyone to focus your mindset on, give J.J. Watt a call. Just be like, listen, he might be older, but J.J. Watt's effort and mindset towards the game and getting that much money has made him the scariest force in professional football possibly of all time. So, I think it's everyone's concern that Ndamukong could go down to Miami and bust, but I think I just don't see it. I just don't see it from him. I'm not leaning that way.
Yeah, you definitely saw J.J. Watt get a huge contract like this, and it didn't affect his play. Suh, I think, is from a similar mold and cut from a similar cloth. I think that he's going to be a big success in Miami and help make that defense and this Miami Dolphins team that isn't that far away much, much scarier. So thank you for joining us on another quick free agency hit here on the Roll-Toddy Draft Log. We'll have more coming for you this entire free agency period.